Welcome to KlanaTV. Hello,
Welcome.
hello, Vincent.
Hello from London.
Yeah,
Hello, Ibiza.
yes, I'm on Ibiza. Vincent, you are a relationship coach
I
and
am indeed.
and
Dating
working
and relationships.
dating and relationships. Yeah. And your clients are mostly women.
They are, that's right. Usually around 35 to 45 professional ladies who are either single or in relationships looking for tools to improve their connections and their communication.
Aha,
No,
they are the right person.
thank you.
Because I know you have a very good toolbox of communication skills to
Yes.
give them.
Yes, which I have to thank you for introducing me to. So thank you, Klana.
You are very welcome. Vincent, do you also talk about sexual topics with your clients?
I do. Hmm.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
So,
This to me, for me, sex is like an alchemy. During the connection and the energy that occurs when we're sensual and sexual, there's so much possibility for healing and bonding and creating fantastic connections that can be um, enjoyed outside of the bedroom as well
yes.
as yeah.
And I would say it even the other way around. It starts with sexuality.
Mm.
And you can start even with yourself.
Well, I did.
From yeah, yes, you did. This is cool. And I highly recommend everybody, no matter if a woman or a man, to really regular masturbate and
Yeah,
try similar not similar, no, and try different things.
variety.
Yeah,
Yes,
variety.
yeah, is important and exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't explore, you don't discover, and if you don't discover, you're not going to find delight. Yeah.
What I often realize with my female clients, they have some kind of a strange body image of their own body. So
Mm.
a lot of women, they don't like their bodies. And they think they are too thick, too thin, too whatsoever. Everybody has something that they don't like about themselves. And even in that cases, it's more important to just love yourself, to just stroke yourself in a regular way and get to know your body.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, not only in a platonic way, so but also in a sexual and sensual way. To find the places and the spots, your erogenous zones. What do you like? What do you prefer? And that has two positive aspects, at least. One is that you get to know your body better
Mm-hmm.
and you can communicate it to a potential partner or to an existing partner. And if you don't have a partner, you can give it yourself. You are not needy to have somebody who gives it to you.
Mm. I heard something interesting there, Klana.
Yeah.
In giving it to yourself, there's different approaches, I guess, to masturbation, and one is to like get off, it's
Yeah.
like a release of tension. But there's also more, and which is like an outward ejection, and then there's turning in and almost like giving love and making love to yourself, but really looking at your body, each limb, each sense, and really heightening and pleasuring and riding the experience, so it becomes a very like a gift to yourself. Like you're worthy of being made love to, and you can start with yourself and really like rewarding and pampering and indulging your senses.
Mm-hmm.
And then what also hurt was the first part you said was about learning about your body. And my experience is the more I discover and the more I tune in, when I am making love, I'm really having a much better time, because everything is lit up. I'm totally in tune with my system, with all of my body, and I experience the whole moment so much fuller. I'm just so present. If I think back to when I was younger, I made love in my head. It was very much head-centered. There was anxiety, performance anxiety, worry, just being out of my body. And now what I found is I'm really able to sink down and immerse myself into my body. So when I'm there, I'm able to connect to everything that's happening to me, and then I'm also much more generous and I'd say like skillful in sharing what's going on for me, and being able to impart that to my partner.
Sounds wonderful.
It is.
So, did you train quite a bit with yourself?
Yes, yeah, I've had a very enjoyable relationship with myself. Although I was raised a Roman Catholic, so there was a lot of sin attached to touching yourself, and a lot of shame, which when it comes down to the body image, is quite a powerful emotion that can have a destructive effect. But luckily, as I've trained as a coach and I've developed my own sense of self, I've been able to release that old program, and so yeah, no, I now have a very happy, enjoyable relationship with my body.
Lucky you.
Yeah. I recommend it to all.
Yes, me too. So for a woman, it's the same, and I would say even we women are much more complex than you guys are. So it's so it's even more important to get to know our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm my own example that for so many years I didn't know about my body.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it the same with my clients, with my female clients. A lot of them, they just have sex with men and they let them do something. And often they are frustrated, not always, but sometimes they are frustrated. But how should a man know what to do if you don't tell him?
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm so complex, it might even be that there's not only a difference between me and Anna and Judith, but also within myself, some things work now, today.
Yeah.
And then my partner says, oh, this is fantastic, I found something. And next time he tries it again, and I say, no, that's not it.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Yeah. Well, from a guy's point of view, I have this this saying, which is coaches make the best lovers, and that's because we're looking for feedback. We're paying attention, we're present in the moment. And whereas yesterday, touching you in this spot elicited a great response and it really turned you on, I'll pay attention again and see if it's getting the same response. And if it's not, I'll be curious. This has changed. So I wonder where that is today. And a really great thing is just to say to you, hey, where would you like my attention or my focus? And then that enables you to connect to yourself and say, oh, actually, today I'm feeling it here. And then I can, together, we can dance in the moment and find the rhythm.
I like that. Together we can dance.
Yeah, because it's a different song every time. So if to stretch the metaphor, if I'm still dancing the foxtrot, but you're in the mood for a tango, I'm going to step on your toes.
Nice comparison or metaphor, yeah. So I highly recommend everybody to masturbate regularly and try different things.
Yeah.
So, and take your time. So I have a program where I assist women in that case over a period from 30 days so that they can do it and stick on their program and check in with me on that. Because even though it might sound very easy, if you have the task to do it every day over a month, then sometimes resistances come up. And this is good, and it's also good to see them and to go through them and do it anyway. Of course, you are not every day you are in the same mood. But still, if you really do it every day for 30 minutes, then afterwards it's also important to relax and let it pass what happened in the last 30 minutes. And next time you do it in a different way. And little by little, you get to know your body much better. And then you can also tell your partner what you want.
Fantastic. Yeah, I can see the benefit of having a program like that, where
Yes.
you will get really great information that wouldn't necessarily be available to you if you were doing it alone, unguided. So through that process, you're getting this very rich information, which is really what you're looking for, because that's what's going to give you the access you need to really find the richness in your body and the experience. So having that consistent feedback, the resistance you mentioned, look at that, what's going on there. And once you can work through that, it disappears. So you get rid of those resistances, and that allows for more freedom. So you mentioned a 30-day program. Do you have other programs?
Yeah, we can have every individual program you want, whatever you need.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great.
But I would like to ask you a private question.
Please do.
When you talked about your training for training yourself, so in which way did you do it? Did you take your time for yourself and try different things?
Yeah, I do love variety.
Yeah.
Do like to see what works and what doesn't work, particularly with regards to training. For men, there is the opportunity to control when you ejaculate, and so that feels, for my own experience, I don't speak for all men, but from my own experience, it's like at the fun fair when you go onto a roller coaster. When you get onto the little cart, you slowly get brought up the ramp, and there's like an ascending, and it's like an increase in the sensation, like a build-up of energy, like a fuzziness that becomes more and more intense. And then there's like a tipping point by which, once you've tipped, there's no control. Now your body has taken over, and it will ejaculate, and then the game comes to an abrupt end. So it's the training has been in being able to manage taking back control, getting very, very close, and then pulling back, getting very, very close, and then pulling back, which enables for a much longer and greater amount of that fantastic feeling that builds up before ejaculation, and really starting to be able to remain in that state, going up and down for as long as I like, basically. And I've been able to have a whole night and not ejaculate and be quite happy, because the experience and the whole involvement of making love has been more than satisfying.
Well, thank you very much for sharing this, because what I see with a lot of men, they are not always quick, but quicker than we women are, and they are always on the I have to have an orgasm, I have to have an ejaculation. And by the way, orgasm and ejaculation is not the same thing. They are two different processes. So you can have an orgasm without ejaculation, but for most people this goes always together. And is not good when it's not there. And this is bullshit, I would say.
Well, it's unfortunate because it's a bit like the opportunity, time permitting, is to have a 9-course banquet meal, the finest meal you've ever had, or to just quickly stuff your face to the point of being full. It's just like that. It's like the opportunity to have a fantastic feast, or just to get it over and done with really quickly. And to me, that's such a waste.
Yeah, but sometimes sometimes fast food is not bad. So
Yeah, I did say time permitting, and yeah, there are times and places where
yeah,
let's say like a quick snack is just what you need.
yes.
And I say I encourage absolute spontaneity. But really, when it's just an unusual time, unexpected time, that's